have hopefully solved everything. So now we'll just move to Pia Englyst from DMI, who is presenting the task in the High Latitude Task Team.
Thank you. And the sound is still working, hopefully. Oops, just skip through this, right? So, yeah, I will give a short report on the High Latitude Task Team. It's a newly established, or I could say re-established task team that I am chairing together with Steiner Eastwood. And there's been a strong interest in this task team, so we already have quite a lot of members in the task team. We have these main objectives of the task team. They are similar to the ones that were in the previous High Latitude Task Team, with the main purpose to exchange ideas related to high latitude sea and sea ice surface temperatures, to validate and improve high SST and IST satellite retrievals at high latitudes, and also to integrate and assess the consistency among the different sea surface temperature products and sea ice concentration products. And then we would like to facilitate the use of existing in situ observations and encourage the community to deploy new drifting buoys and other in situ observations at high latitudes. So this is really the status of the work that we've done so far. The idea of re-establishing the High Latitude Task Team came up during the last GHRSST meeting in Montreal, where we had a side meeting and agreed to continue this work. And then we had, in November, we had our first High Latitude Task Team meeting. And the initial work here for the first few meetings we have had several meetings that has been to come up with a work plan and terms of reference to submit to the GHRSST science team for approval. And this is where we are now. We are now officially approved as a task team. And yeah, we haven't talked much about when we are expecting to close the task team yet. We just started. But at least we have quite a few years, so maybe at GHRSST26. Now I'll show some of the activities that we have in the task team, and they have been split into 3 different sub-task teams. The first one is related to validating and improving high latitude sea surface temperature, and the second one is related to ice surface temperatures and to develop new IST definitions and specifications. And the last one is really related to the Marken ice zone, or to improve the consistency between the sea and sea ice surface temperature and the sea ice concentration product. And yeah, we have split these tasks into Steiner leading the first one and me leading the second one. And so far we are co-leading the last one together, but if there's anyone who would like to lead this one, you are more than welcome. So this is an overview of the activities going on in the first task on SST. So yeah, I'm not going to go into all the details, but the first one is related to validating the sea surface temperature products in high latitudes. And that's, I think Daniela also already mentioned that that's something that we would like to collaborate with other task teams on. And then we have a task on diurnal warming in polar regions and improving cloud masking. And as it is now, the task team members have signed up for some of these activities, and work is ongoing. But I'm not going to show any results today. There are some results on some of these tasks in presentations and posters that you will see anyway. And these are the activities in task number 2 on IST. So the first task is to improve the understanding on IST, and hereby I also mean to develop some definitions and specifications for the DGS. And we would also like to have a reference figure for IST, similar to the one we have for SST. And this work is also ongoing, and I will come back to that. I think Jakob has a nice figure tomorrow in his presentation where he will show some of these IMB temperature profiles that we're mentioning here. And the second task is to assess the performance of the IST products and also to compare different IST products. And there will also be some presentations on that. And the final one is to improve cloud masking OIs. And related to the marginalized zone and consistency between the different products, the first task is to improve the understanding of the marginalized zone and the temperatures in the marginalized zone. And here we'd also like to come up with some definitions and reference figures for the marginalized zone. And then we would also like to assess the relationship and consistency of the surface temperatures and the sea ice concentration where they overlap, using both satellite in situ and model data. And yeah, Ida also have a presentation on that, poster presentation. And on Thursday, we have a side meeting here in this same room after the science sessions. And here the agenda is, we have 2 points on the agenda. The first one is to talk about this IST reference figure and hopefully agree on a reference figure already there. And then to have some discussions on the marginalized zone and the definitions of that. Hope to see you there. And even though you are not a task team member, you're more than welcome to join this meeting. And also, if you would like to be a task team member, reach out to me or to Steiner.
Are there any questions? Yes, go ahead. You know when you get a mic.
Hi, thank you. I'm Cristina Gonzalez from the Marine Science Institute in Barcelona. So for the ones that didn't know me, maybe this is a really technical question, and it's not the time for doing it, and maybe you will discuss in some of the presentation. But I was wondering, especially for the high latitudes, I think what it's important is microwave. I think it would be important in the microwave. And I'm just wondering which is if you are somehow, because I remember it's a discussion we had in Greece back in Barcelona 3 years ago, which is the role of the sea surface salinity for retrieving the microwave SST. I mean, when you need to take into account the electric constant. With value of sea surface salinity. I'm asking that because for us in Barcelona, we are retrieving sea surface salinity and high latitudes, specific for the Baltic SST, it's a key parameter in order to retrieve. And so I just was wondering which is the value that you are using for that. I don't know.
Yes, thank you. I mean, yeah, that is a very specific question. But I think as part of these tasks, it's also improving the SST retrievers and the IST retrievers. So that would be a part of that for sure. Yeah.
Great. Thanks, Christina. Yeah. It's I think throughout the week, at least there'll be some more presentations. At least I'm tomorrow also touching a bit upon the microwave use of microwave SST data in the high latitudes. And salinity is an integral part of the retrievals, of course, so that also contributes to that. So great.